Hey everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Jess here. Hey, hey, hey. Happy Saturday. Yes, it is. That's a funsy Saturday. Journal pages, journal pages, journal pages. There has been some amazing art done today, that's for sure. I've got my journal page here. I started it. This is the journal I use. It's just a regular mixed media journal, mixed media paper. Obviously, you can see I've done some some work in it a little bit, just kind of playing around. It's a mess in here. I don't journal very much. I feel very, I don't know. I feel like I need to still put a lot of work into it, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know. I like to do a lot of 3D art, and I think that's my problem. Is I like to add so much to my projects, which I'm going to add a lot to this today too. So because that's where my element is. I don't do very well with like the flat projects and all the stamping and the awesome page that Nellie just made. I overthink it, honestly. That's really what happens. I overthink it way too much. But so this is my journal page. Like I said, it came right out of here. I just took a piece out of my journal. It has a little score right here. So I literally just tore it out, and that's the paper that I'm using. I did put a piece of white cardstock on the back to give it a little bit more stability. So, and today with the connection problems that we had last week and all the craziness that we had, we went ahead and we had an Ethernet cable. So we've got that plugged in straight to the box today. So I'm really hoping that that helps with our connection issues. Let me know if it helps or if I'm still, having some issues. We gotta figure that out. So I'm starting off with the page. I went ahead and painted it because I knew the drying time would be too long, and it did. It actually took about, I don't know, at least half an hour or longer to actually dry this. And I just used 3 different acrylic paints. I used the, I think these come from Target. It's acrylic paint. This one is called, I don't know, where's the color? Where's the color? It's silver. I used 3 different silver type gray colors to create the background that you see here. So that's what the background is going to be. And it's going to be a blue and silver gray kind of day today as far as the color scheme for the page. I do have some elements ready. I was thinking of using this Finnebear stamp here with the little letters. I've got some chipboard pieces here. I'm using a shaker. I love shakers, so I'm using a shaker today. But first, we're going to use the Creative Embellishments stencil right here, and we're going to use some blue texture paste. So that's what we're going to do first, and then we're going to set the page aside and start working on the elements a little bit more, because I have some waxes that I think I'm going to try to use. So, is everyone doing okay today? Everybody enjoyed all the videos so far? I know I've enjoyed them.
Miss Andrea Robson says there is 50 Shades of Grey, right?
I'm sure there are 50 Shades of Grey. There's 50 shades of pretty much every color, aren't there? The color wheel is crazy. Before I do that, I actually wanted to go ahead and distress the edges with black ink. I'm just using the Simon Says Stamp Intense Black. I know a lot of people use the archival black ink. I used that originally for a long time, but then I felt like, I don't know, I felt like it wasn't as intense. So when I bought this and started using it, I was like, holy moly. I don't know, I kind of like it. I think the ink pad is starting to, yeah, I've used it so much. I think I'm going to actually need to get a new ink pad here pretty soon. But I'm just going ahead and distressing the edges with black. And then we're going to use the stencil with some texture paste to create our blue texture type background.
People are saying they like the other videos.
Yeah, the videos were awesome today, weren't they? Tiffany's was great with the butterfly and the way she colored everything. Cindy's was really good. Alexander, I mean, everybody was great. Everybody has been great. I want to take the time to go ahead and thank everyone for coming out too. Thank you for taking the time to come out and support us. It means a lot. I don't think we can all say that enough. It means a lot that you guys come out and support the live streams. It really does. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Tiffany, for putting all this together for us. These weekends have been amazing. It's been amazing to get to know everyone better and make some new friends along the way. It's been an awesome community. Great experience. So there's the black edges. I'm going to put that away for right now. I think I'm going to do some more distressing a little later. This is probably the first weekend where I am not completely prepared. As Nellie and some of the other ones who watch more of my live streams know pretty much everything. Everything is ready. Did you want to say something, buddy?
United says, what's that thing in the top right corner? A shaker? Question mark?
It is a shaker. It is a shaker. Hopefully you can see it. It's a fun shaker. I put that together earlier today because assembling the shakers can take some time. It probably took me about, 15-20 minutes to assemble the shaker itself. I did cut out a piece of paper to go on the background this time, but so blues and gray this week. Blues, gray, and silver.
I just have a couple things.
Yeah.
People are saying it's beautiful, and Nuneka said, ooh, shaker, heart.
I love shakers. I actually have I love shakers. They're a lot of fun. Anytime I see people use shakers, I'm like, oh my god, it's a shaker. I don't know. I feel like a little kid in a store, or like a candy store or something when I see a shaker. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So I'm using the Finnabair texture paste. This one is royal blue. But it did dry, like in other videos, like in the past couple weeks, we've all kind of talked about how the texture paste will kind of dry up. But all you have to do is just sprit a couple little things of water in it, and it comes right back to life. So, yeah, isn't that a beautiful, intense blue? Oh, that's just such a cool blue. Such a cool blue. But I wanted to make sure that I changed up the color schemes each weekend. I feel like there were a couple weekends there where I did like browns, I think, like 2 weekends in a row, and I was like, oh, I gotta change this up. I can't be using the same color scheme every weekend. Unacceptable. So I'm just using some of the texture paste, and I'm not going to, what am I trying to say? I'm not going to use the stencil everywhere. I'm just going to be using it in the blank areas that I know are going to be kind of blank. They're not going to have like a lot of embellishments or anything on it. So, which I've always weirdly had a hard time with doing that because I just want to stencil the whole thing with texture paste. But then, honestly, it's kind of hard to put down your elements, if that makes sense. Like your elements don't really want to stay because of the texture paste. So I hope that makes sense.
Miss Cindy says, I saw someone use a moist paper towel in their paste bottle to keep from drying out.
A moist paper towel? I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Interesting. So you learn all kinds of new things when you're hanging out with friends, see? Moist paper towel. Huh. I would have never thought. I really wouldn't have. Would have never thought about using something like that. All right, I hope this came out right. Okay, so there's that so far. I'm thinking a little bit in this corner, right over here. Put a little bit over here. Yeah, go right ahead, buddy.
Buffering.
I'm sorry?
It's buffering. People are saying it's buffering.
It's buffering.
Yeah.
This kind of stuff stresses me out. Stresses me out, man. And we are plugged straight into the box. So I don't, maybe we're just breaking YouTube, like Nellie said. just breaking you. But by the time it gets to later in the day, it's like, nah, I'm gonna stop working.
Miss Karen said, "Oh, that's funny. I use ORESS and seal on everything that dries out. Works great."
ORESS.
I
am not.
I have a feeling she was saying press, like, because the P is right next to the O.
OR press. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that, to be honest.
I think what it was meant to say was, "Oh, that's funny. I use press and seal.
Press
on
and seal.
everything that dries out. Works great."
Huh. I haven't heard of that one either. See? It's crazy what you'll find out. I did not know. So I'm thinking that is about it for the texture paste, because I know I'm having elements down here, and I'm having some here, and I'm having some right here. So I'm thinking that'll be good. I think we're just going to do that. All right, so we'll put that aside. Hey, buddy, will you take the stencil and put it in some water? I don't want to ruin it.
All right.
See, that's the thing about stencils,
back.
is you've got to take care of your stencils. Otherwise, they will be turned into, yeah. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thank you so much for your support. It means a lot. Thank you, thank you. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this little Finnabair stamp and just kind of randomly stamp it in areas. What do you guys think? Or maybe should I wait for the texture to dry? Maybe I should wait for the texture to dry. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and set the page aside. And then, see, I'm not completely prepared here. See, I do have some elements here that I like, that I want to use, and I've got them pre-painted, but I thought about, I don't know if I'm going to use this piece or not, but I thought about using some texture paste here to add to them a bit, because I am going to be,
I'm back.
yay, welcome back. I want to make sure the silver gets in here. See, I'm not 100% prepared. Let's see. I do have, this is a Prima Decor wax. It's called Shiny Star. And it smells just as good as Finnabair's. Like, I don't know what they use. Well, actually, it has more of a lemon scent to it. I lie. These have more of a lemon type scent. It's crazy. It smells like a jar of lemons. Like, what the heck? Like, how do they do that? What's the recipe? Like, what is the recipe behind these?
Miss Tiffany asked, "What do you use for streaming? Your phone or your computer?"
I use a laptop, actually. I use a webcam, and the webcam is plugged into the laptop. But this weekend, we like I was saying earlier, we actually got the Ethernet cable, and we're plugged in straight into the box today because of all those complications we had last weekend. So I was hoping that would help. It's hoping. Oh goodness. I'm just having no luck. I guess by the time 6 o'clock comes around, YouTube is like, nah, done, overload. I don't know, guys. I kind of want to use some silver. Maybe just use my finger. Like Tiffany was saying in her live stream, your fingers are like some of your best tools. Like, seriously, for sure. So I'm just going to go along the edges. I got a little bit too much there, but it's not going to go away. So imperfection is okay, right?
Is the buffering better? Question mark.
Yes. Is everything starting to look better? Goodness. It's kind of frustrating. I'm not going to lie. Like, that's frustrating. Like, we literally have an Ethernet, and we are plugged straight into the box. So, I don't know. I'm confuzzled. I'm not a techie person either. I am definitely not a techie person. Like, I'm lucky to do what I do, and that's, yeah. So I'm just taking I don't know if you can see it very well, but I hope you can. But I'm just taking and distressing the edges a little bit with that wax on each one. Just, just to give it a little bit more poppy. I hope it doesn't, like, I will tell you guys, journaling is really a challenge for me. I don't know why, but it is strangely is a challenge. I think I was saying it earlier when we first came on. It was I don't understand. Like me and paper journaling, it's so weird. So weird. So there's that one. I don't think I'm gonna do that one because that one's so small. The edges are so small on that one. I think I'm just gonna do these. I didn't want to get everything done. I think I said that last week. Like I don't want to get everything done and then not have like any techniques or anything like that to share with you guys. I hope everyone is learning a little bit of something from everybody. Everybody has something to offer. You want to say something, buddy?
Yeah. Miss Karen said we can't get good Ethernet or Wi-Fi out here.
No. We're not in the country. Like I know I said that last week. We're not really in the country.
I didn't mean out here. I meant here. Sorry.
But we are. We're not in like a major city or like close to. We have to drive 20 minutes to half an hour away from us to get to get into a city. So.
Miss Deborah says that color is awesome.
Thank you. I did use just regular blue acrylic paint. I don't have a lot of the fancy, acrylic paints. I just used this. I just used these, which I bought at Walmart. So I got all these different paints that I used. So those are the blue paints. I don't have a lot of those fancy name brand stuff. I make do with what I got. We all do, right? I know a few people have said that in their streams. So we do. We have to make do with what we have. And I do have some 3D, some molds I thought about using. They're at the very end, I think around 3. No, it was after 4. It was like closer to 4. Yeah, something like that. I was like, you know what? I could probably add some 3D elements. So I do have these. I thought about adding to the page. Doesn't mean I'm going to, but I'm thinking about like putting them on top of the gears and stuff because I felt like the layout or the journal page was a little bland, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've got a lot of little ideas. A lot of little ideas. Hopefully it works out for me. I am the least prepared this week compared to any of the other lives I've done. This week is I'm the least prepared. I don't know why my mind it wants to overcomplicate journaling. It's so weird. But yeah, so all I'm doing I painted the acrylic molds with just regular black gesso. Well, I used the Finnabair black, the heavy black gesso. So that's what I used to paint all the molds. And then I'm going over the molds just a little bit with some of that shiny star wax. So I'm wondering if maybe, because the colors of these two, they're a little bit different. It seems like the Finnabair one, let's see, which one color is that one? It's called Brushed Iron. The Brushed Iron, it appears to be a little bit darker than the shiny star. So I'm thinking of maybe trying that out. Let's try that out and see what that looks like. It looks a little, let's see, comparatively, I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's keep going and see what it looks like. What's up?
Miss Anne? I don't know. Anna, I don't know how to, but she says, hello again. Finally, there is sound.
Yay! Hey, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I appreciate your support. It means so much. It really does. Thank you. So compared to the Shiny Star, the Prima, it's like I said, it's the redesign compared to the Brushed Iron from Finnabair. I think I liked the Brushed Iron a little more, maybe because it seems to stand out a little more. I don't know. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Maybe it's me. Maybe it's just my eyeball. I don't know.
Karen's back too.
Hey, welcome. Thank you. I get a little silly sometimes. Don't mind me. But yeah, I'm just going over all these acrylic molds with. I know you guys are probably thinking, okay, this is going to be a heavy page, but that's why I went ahead and reinforced the page. Yeah, that's why I went ahead and reinforced it with some extra paper. And I will probably just put it in a frame, more than likely, and hang it up on my wall. Okay, see, I kind of liked I like the brushed iron a little more because it's more intense. See, these are the same mold, it's just that one's larger than the other. So maybe I should go over it. Aha! See, it stands out a little more.
Miss Christine said, it'll work out. Journaling paper is your canvas.
That's what I've had. Several people have actually told me that. They're like, just pretend like it's a canvas. Pretend like it's an MDF board or, whatever. Just pretend. So I was like, you know what? Instead of like overstressing myself trying to, just create a journal page, I'm going to go ahead and do what I do with the 3D mixed media type art. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going with my flow. And that's how I like to do things. So, I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it.
I have a couple things. Miss Carol said brushed iron. And Miss Sharon Ling said, good morning from Australia, smiley face. What are you making? Sorry,
Good morning. We are making journal page tonight. I've already started the journal page over here. This is the general background. I used a stencil with some Finnabair texture paste, the royal blue, through a creative embellishment stencil. So I only used the stencil in the areas that I knew were going to be kind of blank, that didn't have like embellishments on them. So I figured we'd put the texture paste on, put it aside, and then go ahead and set up all of our embellishments. I know it looks like there's a lot of embellishments here, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use them all. I just have them all out, so in case I want to use them, they're here and they're done, and I've got them. So that doesn't mean I'm going to use them all. I can always use these embellishments on something else. I am sure I can. Shouldn't be a problem. So I'm going to finish with that one. There we go. Last one is a wing. Now I'm going to add the wing to the side of the shaker here, I think. I could be wrong, because like I said, this is the least prepared weekend for me. I don't really have my layout all set. Normally I have my layout figured out and everything is good to go, but not this weekend. This weekend we're going with the flow. We are literally going with the flow.
Miss Cindy asks, what kind of paper is that?
I got a mixed media book from just Hobby Lobby. This is my cover. Obviously, this is a cover I did 2 years ago, maybe more. This is the cover, but it's just a mixed double XL Canson, maybe. I'm not real sure. I honestly, it's been years since I bought this journal. This is the. See, I did some coloring. See, you'd be proud of me. I did some coloring. But this is the paper I used. It's not real thick, and it is a mixed media book, but I'm not real happy with the thickness of it. So I went ahead and reinforced my paper with some white cardstock on the back. So there's a little bit more durability in it. So I can't remember. Is it Canson? It's been so many. I bought that book probably 2 years ago or more. And obviously you can see I've journaled a little bit in there. I've done some texture pastes and some playing around with colors and stuff like that, but I haven't used it a whole lot. So I think we've got all of our embellishments kind of colored. So I'm going to close up my waxes. And wait, didn't you say earlier she asked about the brushed iron? Yes.
This is Carol just said brushed iron.
Okay, brushed iron. I didn't. Maybe she was answering someone else's question. That's a possibility. So I'm going to bring over my page. I hope this comes out okay. I was actually stressing out about this quite a bit. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. And I went ahead and used a few different shades of blue. Like I showed you earlier, the different bottles of blue. I mixed together two different blues to make the color that you see here. I think I mixed together these two blues, the primary blue and the deep navy, to make the blue that you see here. So, but I wanted to bring some dimension and texture and different colors of blue in here. I hope it turns out okay. I think I'm overthinking it. Like I said, I overthink journaling like crazy. It's silly. I know I'm silly. I'm silly. I'm silly. So this is supposed to go on top of this one, just like that. And I like how the silver is just showing along the edges there. That's kind of cool. Maybe I should put some silver on the inside. I don't know if there's any left on my finger. A little bit. There's a little bit left. I can make it work. I can make it work. Just to kind of bring out the edges of that blue. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I like it. I like it. Whoop, 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 whoop. That works. It brings it out a little bit.
Miss Carol said, you said which one looks better, so I said the brushed iron.
Aha. Yes, I agree with you. Yeah, once I figured out, I was like, okay, yeah, the brushed iron just seems to stand out a little more. It's not as soft, if that makes sense. It's not as soft of a silver. So I guess I'm going to get my tacky glue, my famous tacky glue that I like to use. And looks like it's kind of, oh my gosh.
Miss Gabby said, no, you are not silly.
Aww. Uh-oh.
I think that
It's
was
clogged.
a bad connotation.
Oh no.
A negative connotation.
Okay. Clogging. Oh no, and I just broke it in there.
Clogging?
Yes. Clogging effects. Gotta love the clogging effects.
It's always fun when something clogs.
Yeah, especially your glue. Is the connection doing okay, guys? Oh, there it is. I got, holy moly. That's a little too much there. I got something out. It unclogged, but then a whole bunch of it came out at once. It's like, oh no, I can't have that. You don't want glue splooshing out like crazy. You just want a little bit of glue just to kind of put them on top of each other. You don't need a ton of glue because once you press it down, it's gonna sploosh out. If that's such a fun word, sploosh. I like that word. Sploosh.
It's like a mix between splash and poosh.
Sploosh. All right, so that goes right on top of that one right there. And see, these are going to go. I kind of had my which ones I wanted where, and then I kind of just mixed them up. So I'm not sure. We're gonna work this out together, guys, because I am not entirely. See, that one I think goes up there because obviously I have the big one, which was going to go on top down here somewhere. Hopefully it'll turn out okay.
Carol says the connection seems good now.
Okay, good. I hope it's much better this weekend. My husband, after last weekend, he was like, why don't you guys just try to plug straight into the box? So that's exactly what we did this week. So now I'm playing with the composition of trying to figure out where I'm putting all these.
Miss Cindy asks, sploosh or splooge?
Splooge. I don't know. When I think of splooge, I think of, I don't know. I guess,
Spelunking.
I don't know.
It
See,
reminds me of spelunking.
spelunking, Caden says. He says spelunking. So that's where that's supposed to go. And then I have a little paper doll I wanted to use. I was going to set him down right here. But I have some pens that I thought about using to color his socks. I was talking with Miss Nellie a little while ago, and she gave me the idea of coloring in his socks because his antique look kind of like, it's like he almost sticks out like a sore thumb. So she gave me the idea of coloring in some of his parts to make him go with the blue layout. So I'm going to use, I don't know which one I want to use. See, I've got the Sharpie. I wonder, I don't really have too much. The Sharpie it's kind of dark. The Sharpie, and then it might be a little messy. I'm not sure. Because it doesn't have like a fine point to it. It's hot out here, bud.
Yeah. Miss Cindy said spelunking cave explorer.
That'd be Caden. So now I'm just going to, I hope you can see. If you can't see, I'm just going in with the Sharpie and I'm coloring his socks to be blue. I hope you can see it. But I'm just coloring in his socks. Were you saying something, buddy?
I was saying it's kind of odd to see.
Much. I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. You have to be able to manage your time. And time management is a big thing.
Miss Cindy said, Lord of the Rings, the best!
Yes, I love Lord of the Rings. One of my favorite series. The book was just a fabulous book. So if you ever have time to read a series, Lord of the Rings is definitely a good series. It'll make you cry, it'll make you laugh, it'll make you sad, it'll make you angry, it'll make you 100 different emotions at once. I remember reading the book. I remember literally just sitting there and just crying, like just bawling my eyes out. It's definitely an amazing book. I don't know, that blue kind of came out okay, but I feel like it's a little darker than I wanted, but you know, we gotta make it work, right? Gotta go with the flow. Woo! Okay. What's up?
Hey.
Hey.
Miss Cindy said something.
Oh, yeah?
I want you to guess what it is.
Yes.
She said, yes!
Love it. I love it.
Oh. Miss Nellie said, ladies, I'm sorry I have to head out. Good old migraine and fibro flare-up coming on.
Oh, no.
Sorry about that, Nellie.
That sucks. I'm sorry, Nellie. I hope you feel better. Jeez. I wonder if I'd use a little bit of blue here and there. Not like covering all of it, just a little bit of it to bring in some blue to the stars. I know, I'm not 100% prepared for this one. I apologize, guys. I'm just kind of here and there, a little bit of everywhere.
Miss Karen said, what book was it? I didn't hear as I was answering questions. What book was it?
You want to tell them?
Lord of the Rings.
Speak up.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. What's up?
Sorry. I just came to say hi.
You just came to say hi. Well, hey,
Hello.
what's up, buddy?
Nothing.
That's my little one there. I just felt like there was a lot of gray, I guess. I feel like there needed to be a little bit more blue, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. Just a little bit more blue. So that has a little... Okay. Awesome. Thank you, buddy. You're amazing. So just a little bit of blue, just to kind of tie it all in. It is getting hot down here in Florida today.
Heck yeah.
We had some rain earlier today, and I guess it just wasn't enough rain. So it is actually like, it's really hot today. It's really hot this evening. I guess technically it's evening, isn't it? This is supposed to go like right around this area. These are kind of supposed to go here and along here. I haven't gotten all that figured out. I'm kind of... Oh, goodness. I think that's why I went ahead and added some of these 3D elements so that way I could kind of cover up some stuff here and there. But he needs to sit just right on that shaker there. So I'm thinking, because of the way his feet are, really don't know if I like that blue. That blue is super intense.
Miss Muneka said, that little boy needs some pink on the cheeks.
Oh, some pink. I didn't think about that. Okay. Woo. It is getting hot. Let's see. I do have some markers here. Maybe some... I was looking for like a peachy color. Peachy. Let's see. Move some things around. You know, you have such a big, you feel like you have such an awesome, a big enough craft space for stuff. But then when you go to, oh, I don't know. Maybe I should, I don't know. Is this the, See, I don't use a lot of pens and stuff, so I wonder if this is going to be okay.
Miss Karen said, Jess, how warm did you say?
I honestly don't know. I just know I am super hot right now. That's that's what I do know. I am starting to warm up right now. I actually I have a craft room, but I don't have a craft room, if that makes sense. I am in the garage, and we looked into air conditioning, but it's gonna cost us like thousands of dollars to insulate and air AC this garage. So I'm not necessarily exposed to the elements, but it's the garage. I mean, and I can't open the garage door, otherwise you'll hear all the cars coming by. So I'm pretty hot right now. I'm pretty hot right now. I try adding a little bit of pink to his cheeks. I don't know, maybe it's just not the right marker. I don't have a lot of like markers. I do, but I don't use them. I'm not very. Oh, I hope that doesn't.
Miss Karen said, I want to retire to Florida for the heat.
Oh, really? Whew. Bless you. Bless you. I am not. I grew up in Arkansas, so we had all 4 seasons in Arkansas. So that's what I am accustomed to. I'm accustomed to 4 seasons. I'm not real big into the heat.
Miss Cindy said,
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Miss Cindy said, too humid in Florida in summer.
Exactly. Thank you. It is, wow. It gets unbearably hot. Like, there are times I wish I could, like, crawl out of my skin. That's how hot it gets here.
2 seasons we have is hot and hotter, really.
Yeah, we don't really have much of a winter, much of even a spring. So, if that tells you anything, we really don't have, yeah.
Miss Carol said, what part of Florida?
I am in central Florida. So we're close to Orlando. We're close-ish to Orlando.
It's like a couple hours drive.
Yeah, it's about an hour and a half. We used to live a little further north where Orlando was only about 45 minutes away. But we moved to a house almost a year ago now. So now we're here. And we're kind of out, you know, we're away from the big cities and all that stuff. So
Miss Cindy said, Disney.
Disney, yep, Disney. We haven't actually gone to Disney. We do get discounts as being Florida residents, so we do get a discount of some sort. I don't really know what the discount is. But even with the discount, it's still super expensive.
I didn't know we had discounts.
So, same thing with, what am I saying? We also have Universal Studios. So we get a discount at Universal Studios, like all of those things for being Florida residents. So, there's that.
Miss Karen said, someone last week said there are bears everywhere in Florida. Is that true? Question mark.
Bears everywhere. Well, we do have bears. Now, I don't know that they're necessarily everywhere.
I haven't ever seen a bear in real life.
But yeah, we haven't really experienced too many bears, I guess you could say, personally, us. So that's let's see, my layout's a little, I'm not real, let's see. I'm not super happy with this one, the way it's coming out here. I overthink journaling way too much. Like, let's see. I'm not sure here. So, what do you guys think so far? It's coming out okay. I think I'm just being hard on myself.
Got about
20 minutes? Okay. So, we're getting there. I think this one was actually supposed to go in the corner here because it's the largest one. Oh man, I'm not too sure, guys. Let's just start putting some things down.
Miss Cindy said, look, a couple people are loving it.
Well, thank you guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you for being so kind. I'm going to just start putting my elements down. See the splooshing? I don't like the splooshing. But you can always go through, go over that with a paintbrush and take off some of the excess. Now I'm just trying to lay down some elements so that way I can start piecing together, like putting some of the 3D elements on there. Maybe that'll make me feel better. Oh, goodness.
Miss Karen said, "Oh yeah, you have to always check under cars for alligators and yard for bears." I was shocked.
Oh,
I've never had to check under for an alligator ever.
Now we've seen some alligators. My husband and I have enjoyed like going golfing and stuff. So when you go out and you go golfing, I'm gonna say you are more likely to see alligators and stuff kind of out, if that makes sense. Yeah.
But the checking under the cars thing never had.
Now those, I don't know. I remember seeing something on the news like a year or two ago about some bears going a little wild, but that was because people weren't covering their trash cans. I remember the news actually saying that. They were like, you have got to close your trash cans. You cannot leave those open because then the animals, it attracts the animals, and more specifically, the bears. So I remember seeing something on the news about that. So, but that was a couple of years ago. We were living in Titusville when that came out. So,
Miss Laura asked how many hops are left. Go check right
I
now.
think
3.
3?
Miss Carissa, then Miss Nikki, then Rustic Ink Angels.
Okay, so 3. 3.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so this one's going to go up there. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Let's see. This one was kind of supposed to go on top here. So I think this is supposed to go there. That's kind of how I had a little bit of a layout kind of spread out. So I'm just going to put that there since this is going to go over the top. That's kind of how that was supposed to go. This was supposed to, oh wait, look, there's this one. Did I put that one? No, that one's not down. So I don't know if should I add that one there at the end?
Miss Cindy said put the third one on just under the other two.
Third one, okay, you're talking about that one there. I did have this one done too, but see, it didn't have any gear edges on the side.
Like kind of in the middle of all 3. Would that work?
What do you mean? Keep that one?
Keep the third one there, and then put the other one on top of it.
On top of it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Because see, it doesn't have any gear edges. It's like it's turned inside out.
Yeah.
So.
That's
Okay.
what I like.
So that one there, you're thinking?
Yes.
There.
Right there.
Let's see.
Miss Cindy said, yes!
Yes! So there we go. We're putting that there. Hopefully it sticks, because I have my texture paste there. I was trying not to, but it'll be okay. So I don't have this big guy down yet, so I'm thinking, see, I'm not sure, guys. What do you think? Do you think I should put that there? And then add some like little elements? I don't know, add some of my 3D elements here and there. See, I kind of like the way that's starting to come together. See, I got my 3D elements. It's starting to look a little more me, if that makes sense. Should I add that gear there, guys? Or what do you think? You think I should keep the pocket watch gear thing here so it kind of fills out the bottom? Let me know. I think I kind of like that there because then it fills in that spot. Oh yeah, I was gonna do some stamping.
Ah, stamping.
I forgot about my stamping. Because that will actually add some interest as well. So let me just go through and do some random stamping here. That adds a little bit. Go ahead, bud. Did you want to?
Miss Nuneka said, Jessica, how's the puppy I melted this morning looking at his cute face? Is there another Jessica here? We don't have a puppy.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Unless he posted about a puppy.
I did not. We have kitty cats, actually. We have a couple of kitty cats. So I'm thinking that might be enough stamping. Yeah. I kind of randomly just stamped there. It was totally random.
Good job.
All right, then I guess I'm just going to go ahead and put that there because I'm not, yeah. I wish I could do a fantastic pages like some of these girls. I'm really, yeah.
Miss Tiffany said she's loving this.
Well, thank you, Miss Tiffany. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It means a lot because I don't do much journaling, so this is really taken me out of my element per se. And then I thought about adding that wing right there. What do you guys think? I don't know. The wing might be too much. Or maybe just add the wing to the clock here. I don't know. Like I said, I had some elements here that I wasn't sure if I was going to use.
Miss Nuneka said, oh, yes, I mixed things. Sorry, I'm too sleepy. Ah, ha, ha.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Not a problem. Stars might be a bit too much. Maybe some of the smaller stars. I thought about adding, like I said, I just got some elements together, not really knowing 100% what I was going to do today. So I feel like he's just kind of, just chilling like a villain right over there.
Miss Karen said, everyone has their style, and yours is coming through beautifully through this journal.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for making me feel good. Feel good about it. I'm just going to go ahead and put that one down up there. I did, how much time do I have left, buddy?
About 10 minutes.
Credoodles. Credoodles. I know, I just make up words sometimes. I just make them up. We'll just go with it. Credoodles. Okay, so this one is going to go there just to kind of fill in that space. Again, you can always go in with a paintbrush. Yes.
Miss Cindy said, wing to left of larger light blue cog, question mark?
Wing to left. This is my left. Of light blue cog.
To the left.
Wait, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
That's right. That's right.
Are you talking about up here?
Larger light blue cog. It's either the one in the top or the one on the bottom.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe she's thinking about here. Then I would move this guy maybe down here and move one of these up there. Maybe that's what I should do, eh? Maybe that's what I should do. Should I put, no, I don't like that there. No. Well, hurry, Jessica. So you're talking about up here or something on there? Okay, so here then. Let's see, maybe her left is different than ours. You know what I'm saying?
Let me reread. Wing to left with larger light, so below bottom. So, okay, on the bottom left. Or, sorry, the bottom cog, I'm thinking she's meaning.
This one.
The light blue one.
Right here?
No, the one right up behind the...
Right
that
there?
I'm thinking that's the one she's meaning. It's hard to tell.
I'm not sure. Because I'm thinking her left might be different than ours.
It's lined up, so I think what she means is like right there-ish, like around that area. I could be totally wrong, though. That's just my guess.
Are you talking about like right there?
Just wait a minute for that one.
Hmm.
Yes, right there. That's where she means. This camera seems to have shifted a bit, or the page has seemed to like gone up a bit because it's kind of out of the frame now.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Ah, maybe
There
I
we
need to
go.
bring it down. Sorry about that, guys. So here we go. Let's see. This is a mixed media page. So these pieces will be down soon. Let's see. I don't know. I guess I got my cogs kind of in place here. Is that all my cogs, I think? I think that's all my cogs because the rest are stars. The rest are stars. I feel like he's just chilling all by himself. Like he's like owning it over here. Like I don't,
Isn't that kind of the point?
I feel like he needs something.
He needs a friend.
I don't know. These are a little too big. These are all a little. See, that one's not bad, but then I feel like I have to use stars somewhere in here. I'm totally like
Give him a star. Yeah.
lost on there. Lost in here a little bit.
He's done.
Okay. I don't have much time, so I got to start gluing down my elements here. I wanted to add some splatters, but I don't know that I'm going to have time for that.
It's about 7 minutes left.
So, gonna have to move very quickly. Maybe I'll just put a cog in the middle of this to
I think those areas are a bit cluttered, honestly.
a bit what?
Cluttered. Well,
Cluttered?
I mean, like if you add any more. But
Yeah,
that's
no.
just me.
No, that I would be. If I did anything else, it's gonna be splatters. There's really nothing else to do there. So I'm thinking maybe just add a couple stars to the page, since I'm gonna probably put the star there because I just feel like he's really lonely. I just feel like something. Aha, yeah, okay,
People are liking the stars.
yeah. I think the stars are actually they're helping a lot. So yeah, making it all kind of come together, right?
Miss Christine said, "Don't think about it. Just keep going."
Just keep going. Just keep going. All right, so there's that one. Okay, okay, yeah, I like the stars. I think the stars are making it really kind of come together, making it all like a complete look, if that makes sense. A complete look. All right, so there's that one, and I have one. Oh wait, no, I've got this big star, but I'm not going to be able to add this big star anywhere because he is massive. So he is a big old star. No star. I can't use that. I can't use that guy. I wonder, can I use this one? Maybe use this one around him
Chunker.
somewhere. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe around him. I got some pink stuff just chilling out around here. Like, what the heck? All right, so stars. Okay, so there's that. I think this is going to be the general layout, guys. If I do anything else, it is going to be to add splatters. Do you think I should add white splatters? Because there's plenty of blue and there's plenty of gray. So do you think maybe some white splatters? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm going to get it ready just in case.
Miss Karen, we're going to, let me look. Miss Carissa's channel next.
Yes, Miss Carissa is next. I do have everything in the description box. Sorry, I've kind of been talking amongst myself, haven't I? And I haven't. Yes, Miss Carissa is next. I do have everything in the description box. So her channel is linked there. You know, I think I might have forgotten to add the, your next stop is here. I think I might have forgotten to do that.
I did it. It's there.
It's there? Oh, you did it?
Yep.
Caden's awesome. See, this is why I keep him around. Not only because he's my son, but because he's amazing. Yes, yes,
Okay.
amazing.
White splatters, definitely. Yes,
Okay.
white splatters.
I think white splatters will kind of add with the stars, you know? Like, first, like Nuneka always does, gotta cover up your main element. See, oh
So like
no.
a paper towel over.
I just want to make sure his like he does not get splattered, if that makes sense. I don't want him splattered. He needs to stay nice and clean.
Put something between wing and disc.
Something in between wing and disc. I'm not sure.
We've got about 3 minutes.
Yeah, I don't have the time. I'm just adding some splatters here. And then we're going to be moving on to Miss Carissa next. But I love splatters. And if anybody knows me and has followed me for any significant amount of time, knows I love splatters. There for a little bit, I wasn't using splatters. So when I wasn't, they were like, wait a second, where are your splatters? They're like, wait, something's wrong here. It's your splatters. Where are your splatters? So I had to bring them back. So here we go. Oh, no. Here we go. Here is the page. I hope you guys like it. I think it turned out okay.
We're not really being fair. I think it turned out great.
Yeah, I was really. How about the star there? Do you like the star there in between the wing and the gear? Does that look good? But yeah, here's the completed piece. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for coming in and supporting all of us crafters. We really appreciate you guys. Much love, much love. Thank you so much. Miss Carissa, let's see, is it like 2 minutes now? No.
2 minutes.
How many?
About like 1.5.
1.5 minutes. Okay, so I had just enough time to add that last little star.
Miss Cindy asked, "Can you show how you did the shaker? Maybe in a video." I don't know.
I don't know. See, the shaker is actually a part of a. Let's see. It's actually a part of a set from Creative Embellishments, and it comes as a set. So the Creative Embellishments, they have a clear little thing, and then they have the rings. So that's how I made the shaker. And then I took a piece of my cardstock paper from Craft Consortium, and I added that. I added that to the background. I used this dark piece of blue paper, one of those, and that's how I made my shaker. So, but yes, thank you for everything. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Tiffany. I believe it is time for Miss Carissa. I'm sure it's been close to 90 seconds. I did want to add a sentiment, but I can do that later, and I'll make sure to share a photo of it. So, but yes, if you're inspired, just make sure you use the hashtags and like and follow all the videos. All right? Yes, like all the videos. I'm just starting to blabber. But thank you for all your support, guys. And here is the final result. That is the final result. Are we done? All right, you guys have a great day. I'll see you over on the next channel. See you.